Hey, hello, happy Easter. We're coming to you live from SitRep HQ. We got back from Adepticon last weekend.
And it's been Cootie Central.
I've had COVID for most of this past week.
And I'm pretty sure I do now too.
So, because it's Easter and everybody wants to unbox something, and what goes with Easter more than pirates?
Nothing.
Okay. So, we thought we'd take a look at the new Blood and Plunder 2-player starter set that's been out. They sold really well at Adepticon, and we thought we'd give you guys a quick peek at this, and then we're going to announce our winner for the your choice of the Clash of Steel starter set.
Nice.
So, Dawn, what do you have?
Well, let's see. This big beast of a box here. Check that out. 2-player Blood and Plunder starter set by Firelock Games. Probably everybody is familiar with Blood and Plunder these days, but this set is super cool because it is ready to go right out of the box. You and a friend. I love this, right? Because when you want to get into a game, and sometimes it's not always the easiest to talk somebody into joining you.
Right.
It's actually covering me. So if you pick something like this up, it's a little less barrier to entry.
It's huge.
It is huge. That's what she said. Yes. So even on Easter. But the other thing I absolutely love about this is we're all plastic, right? Plastic?
Resins.
Right? Yeah. So
shall we?
We shall.
Very nice box. Not a cheapo. Very well done. Extrudes quality.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
Excuse us. Now you just hit the camera. Way to go. We're new here. All right. What do we got here?
Looks like a playing mat.
We got a mat. And I love this because it is double-sided. And as you can see, this is an example of part of the front and part of the back. So you can do land and sea on here, which is cool. Yeah. Because honestly, that is what caught me with Blood and Plunder in the first place, right? I mean, is that those sea tables. Yep. Like, who wants to play on boats? I do.
Right.
So, not that the land stuff isn't fun and cool too, but that was kind of what drew me into it.
Happy Easter, tough ears.
Hey, tough ears. What's happening? All right. What else do we have here?
So we got some assembly instructions. Actually, we will switch to our next camera. And let me widen that scope out a little bit.
There we go. That's better.
And you shall see. So you have your assembly instructions for each of it. You have the pirate ship.
There is boats in here, or a boat in here. I think it's
there's two boats. One for each side.
Nice. So again, see what I'm talking about? Because yes, you could pick up sets individually, but then you're looking at buying all the goodies there, and of course you want a pirate ship. So why not go this route? Well, what else do we have in here?
We have some miniatures.
Interesting. Okay. These are tokens.
Give me one of those pieces of paper there. Is there white on the other side?
There is.
Let's do that.
So these are tokens of some kind. Tokens or bases? These are not bases, right?
They're they're tokens. And we'll zoom in. They are tokens. So.
Pretty cool.
Yep. And then they have some. Maybe they're supposed to be the bases.
That's what I'm wondering. They're really small though. But yeah,
there's a miniature in here.
There sure is.
So we have a miniature.
And they look like they're planks.
Yep.
So. You know what? Maybe they are a little bit smaller for the purpose of being able to play in the ships.
That could be as well. So we have Firelock's Games, and this is plastic. This is not resin. So
yeah, I thought I wasn't crazy.
Yeah. Well,
not about this anyway. Definitely crazy, but.
And there you go. Here, let's do this so you can actually see it better.
Look at that.
I'm gonna have to adjust the camera studio lights here, but yeah,
a little bit of a shadow there.
Yep.
They look good. They look really good.
So I'm not sure who that is supposed to be. It doesn't have.
And these instructions don't say either. They
I
just
mean,
show
it's
you.
gotta be. Is there anything else in that slot there?
No.
All right. Well, then we have these two large boxes.
Oh my goodness. Maybe we're gonna do you want to do these boxes first or the contents?
Let's go in the order that we
all right, so let's move this out of the way.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff.
There is a lot of stuff in here. All right, what you got?
All right, so I have a black box.
It's the black box.
It's not labeled. So let's open
Strike
it,
it up.
shall we? Oh.
He probably wouldn't get that reference, but you know, if you know, you know.
Look what's
it's a black box song.
I don't know who Black Box is other than it's on an airplane.
I figured as much.
All right, I'm assuming each one's a faction. So
yes, I would assume so as well.
Lots of pirates and options. Look at that. Look at that. I see muskets. I'm assuming those are flintlocks, actually, back in that day.
Do you want to show on white paper? Or
no, they show up fine.
Okay.
Look at that.
Nice.
Nice. And then we have more. Now, the interesting thing, will the other faction be identical or will it be different?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
And then here is your ship.
Cool stuff.
Look at that. And it looks like several sprues for the ship. So there's the hulls.
I think the only way I can see myself playing
mast.
this is with Pirates of the Caribbean music playing the soundtrack in the background.
We'd get flagged for that on this video.
Well,
but yes,
I don't mean on this video. I mean when we play the game.
Right.
Yes.
And then we have the decks. And yeah, these are the decks.
Very
cool. So we
cool.
have the foredeck, the aft deck, and the main deck. And then, last but not least, we have cannon. What self-respecting pirate ship doesn't have cannons?
Absolutely. Fire the cannons. All right, I'm going to keep these out if you start in here because I am curious now that you said that about what the minis look like. So I'm going to keep these up top and let's see.
Let's see. All right. Well, here's the first sprue out of that. It looks very similar to the other sprue. May I have that sprue? It's the same sprue.
Don't mix them up.
Right?
Is it?
Exact same sprue.
Okay.
So the sprues are the same.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. Again.
Nope.
Gets you going.
You got two starter sets. You know, you paint them up however you want. You know, it's pirate against pirate or Buccaneers.
Plus, they have a wide range of minis in this in this world now, so you then can customize it to the next level. This is meant for you to just get up and go and play in.
Exactly. So 2 starter armies, all in plastic instead of metal. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really care for metal.
Me neither.
I mean, one-piece metals I'm fine with.
I love
multi-piece metals. I have no desire for because glue doesn't hold. You have to pin it, and depending on the size of the mini, it's a pain in the ass. So,
agreed.
Yeah.
All right, should I bring this back up now?
Sure.
All right, let's bring all of the pieces and parts and goodness in here.
All right, so starting with your ship data cards and damage, you got one for the Ballandra. And you got one for the Bermuda sloop.
Nice.
So even though they're roughly the same type of boat, they are called different. But so there you go. And then here we go.
Yep.
You have, which is interesting because there is the British Robert Maynard.
Maybe that's what we have here.
That's probably him right there.
Yeah.
Yep. So leads a British crew. And then you have famous Edward Teach or Blackbeard right there. One of the most famous pirates of the Caribbean. See what I did there?
I saw what you did there.
All right. And then we have 10-sided die.
Nice.
With little pirate symbols. And then you have your event cards and unit cards, action cards, right there. So
and you can see,
British and pirates.
Yep.
So obviously, one faction is going to be the Brits, and one faction is going to be the pirates. Can you read the comments? Because that's really hard for me to see from my eyes.
Yeah, Blackbeard is supposed to have come from Bristol, England. That's about 20 minutes from where I live. Well, there
So
you
you're a
go,
pirate, are
Tuffy.
you?
Possibly. And then Matt says, when I first started playing, I thought the bases were strange, but it's nice for maneuvering even on land battles. Yeah, see, I agree. As long as the minis are not top heavy, like, do you find any issue with stability on the base? But like, I can see the value of being able to have more of your guys in the boats in particular. So that's cool. And Medi says, salute to Sitrep Podcast and chat. I'm a noob to Kriegspiel and found the channel interesting and informative. Yay.
Well, welcome.
And that looks like more work than when I want to play, but it looks interesting.
It's really not that bad.
And Tuffy wants to be a pirate. Who doesn't want to be a pirate, right?
All right. So then we have a whole bunch of templates, measuring sticks, counters. I don't know if that's supposed to be smoke or fog. Wind meters, because you are using sailing ships. Wind is a factor in this game in ship to ship.
Can't always go where you want to go.
Right.
Or not, you can probably get there, but maybe not as fast as you would like.
Right. And then there's terrain, cardboard terrain. And then on the other side, it's
islands,
nautical terrain, reefs.
Reefs.
Those are reef love. Yeah, see?
Yep. Shoals. They're shoals. Read the thing.
Okay. Well, they call it a shoal. It's a reef. And then, last but not least, you get the rule book. This is a soft cover, full color rule book.
I know here. I thought I was clever because I took the plastic off the outside of the box before we got started. But there's more. Hey, that
see, in America, we can have knives.
Here we go.
All right.
I doubt there's anything under here, but let's look just to be sure.
A box.
There's not. All right.
But last but not least, you do have a full color. Look at that. Look at that.
Nice. Even better. Smell it. New book smell.
New book smell. Avasti, matey. Shiver me timbers.
Love the pictures.
You should really think pirates said that shit.
I don't know.
Shiver me timbers. Where's the rum? Yes, they said that. Okay. That is
everything that comes in this box.
So what do you need to play? Literally, just put it together and paint it.
Yep.
You've got a mat. You've got some terrain. You got the cards. You got dice. You got everything in this box. You literally don't need anything else to start playing the game.
Correct. And obviously you can fancy it up a bit more. And especially if you do want to play land-based rather than sea-based,
right?
You're probably going to want a little bit of extra terrain on there. And so, but you can probably repurpose any number of things that you might already have, but a house or something might be good, to have on there. But you do have, is that hills and shrubbery available to you in this pack. So yeah, I mean, there's literally everything that you need to hop into Blood and Plunder.
And the nice thing, I don't know if this is the everyday price, but at the show, this is $99.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, really for a two-player with everything that you need in there and that it has ships. I think that was the big selling point for me because a lot of times when you get the two-player starter anythings, you get your two factions in there,
right? But
not necessarily terrain pieces.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool.
So there you go. This is the unboxing of the Blood and Plunder Blackbeard versus Maynard two-player starter set from Firelock Games. If you didn't see our video from Adepticon, please check it out as we talk to the guys over at Firelock Games about what they have going on, and they have something coming to Kickstarter soon.
They do, Port Royale.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks really cool to me. Now, that is land-based, at least for now.
Right.
Mike did allude to the fact that in the future, they will probably bring scenarios to life that you can play on ships, in the water, but it is a very compact space. You're playing on a 2x2 for that. So there, there's something to be said for either way you want to play it, right? Because if you have a bunch of time and you want to make an afternoon of it, play the larger scale. But there is something really cool about being able, you have a smaller amount of time or you want to play more than one game, because you're like killy right away when you get into the smaller spaces like that. So Tuffy says we're barely allowed butter knives in the UK. Nettie says that's crazy. He lives in an open carry state and walk around with a M1911 on my hip. Yep.
So the thing about Port Royale, is that if I build a table, it's going to look just like Pirates of the Caribbean Disney ride.
Exactly. I love that. I love that.
Yo ho, yo ho, Pirates life for me. Anyways, so guys, tell us what you think in the comments.
Are you playing Blood and Plunder? Yeah. What do you think? Are you interested in this 2-player starter set?
Yeah. And then we will go from there. I now think we can
move this box. Time. Shifting
you have
gears.
Your phone handy because I do not have mine.
Oh, I do.
Can you go to the video?
We're going to YouTube?
Yep. We're going to pick
I apologize for my sniffles, guys.
We're going to pick a winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Is that under live?
Yeah.
Bear with me here, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm resisting the urge to cough. So
hey, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but our unboxing video for Clash of Steel was on the front page of Battlefront's email, web stuff. We hit the big time.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So we have 10.
Odds are pretty good there, guys.
So we're going to go here. I'm going to move this here. Random number generator. And minimum of 1 to 10.
Yep.
Generate.
Hit it. Number 3. Which?
And number 3 is... let me get this back here. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3. Well, now do we go from the first comment?
First comment would be number 1.
This one is the first one?
No.
Or is this the first one?
I think that's the first one.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Rich Cat 1973, you are the winner. We'll reach out to you and ask you your choice of whether you want the British versus the Germans or the Americans versus the Soviets, and we'll send it out to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well, that was easy.
That was easy.
I know it wasn't a big, long, video, in depth, like Op Center or something that Jim does. Sorry, Marty, sorry, bud. I got glasses, but they're for close up, so I
know, maybe we should sit opposite when we do this. Well, although it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, because
I got to run the controls. So I don't have that camera hooked up anymore, but we have all the control panels right here. So
Meredith says hi too.
So, thank you guys, everybody. Please check out Blood and Plunder if you're ever in. The nice thing about Blood and Plunder is the reason we're streaming out across both channels. It's historical.
Yep.
And can be in the other realms. Because if you look at some of the other factions, they get a little bit more on the fantasy-ish side, even though historically based.
I can make anything be fantasy nonsense. That's just how I roll.
Let's face it, there's got to be somebody out there that plays Blood and Plunder that has a Captain Jack Sparrow miniature.
That's the way I would play it.
And they've named their ship Black Pearl.
Yep.
So, But we appreciate it, everybody. Please stay tuned to next week. We have the podcast on Saturday morning. And then next Sunday, I believe I'm up again for video content, and I'm probably going to be painting. I'm probably going to show you guys speed painting of Napoleonics. So, make sure you take a look at that. I did the British Commander, took my time on that. it's tabletop standard. It is not competition standard or anything. It looks pretty good from tabletop standard. But then I'm looking at Napoleonics, and as you know, there's tons of them. So the best way to do that is speed paint. So we're going to speed paint them.
There you go.
So we'll see you next Saturday or Sunday on that, and Saturday for the podcast. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share our channels, help us grow. We did great numbers at Adepticon.
For
if you guys
sure.
have not been to Adepticon, you need to go. Whether you're in the historical side or the other realms side, there's something for everybody. So please make sure you check that out, and look forward to some new stuff coming from us here in the next few months as we start building a new and better in-depth website that will get you more involved in the community.
And I will have some additional Magic content and Star Wars Unlimited, because as I tried so hard to resist, guys, I really did, but they got me.
Yep.
I'm still not 100% sold. We will see if they make a believer out of me. I need another card game like a hole in my head, but and then there's Gaz, who's talking me into yet another card game. So we'll see.
So those will be on the Other Realms channel. We try and keep the historical stuff and purely to sit rep. Sometimes we do some bleed over because we think there might be something that's relevant. But we want to make sure that you're, what you check in for is to your interest.
Yep.
If you have any ideas for content, or if there's a game out there or any paints, whatever, please let me know. And I'll probably I'm not going to crack out the Artis Opus for speed painting. I've got those other brushes. The Artis Opus are
just need to crack them out, though.
Yeah.
Seriously, you bought the nice brushes.
Yeah. So thanks, guys. We will check you out in the next one. Any last thoughts, Dawn?
No, thanks for hanging with us, guys. Happy Easter.
Yes. Thank you very much. And we will see you in the next show.
Bye.